Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a track review, or not a track review, a EP review. Sorry if I said track review for a second. Getting my words mixed around. It's an EP review, an extended play review for a short album by Cross's Permanent.Radiant that I just got done listening to for this 6-track extended play that I'm going to be reviewing for this short album, of course. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for 6 of the songs, which one of them I did listen to and reviewed if you want to go check it out, which was Sensation. And I will be talking about that song again in just a moment. And I'll let you know my thoughts on Permanent.Radiant, this new EP by Crosses. So let's dive into this EP review. Now, basically, Chino Marino from Deftones, Deftones is in this side project of a group and all that they formed together. It's more experimental electronic rock stuff and synthwave kind of stuff. But I think Chino Marino does really good vocally in this whole album. This whole EP, I meant to say. But Sensation's the first song on the EP, and basically it's a solid track. I think it's one of the strong tracks in my opinion. It took a little bit of time to grow on me, but yeah, I think it's good for what it is, so 5 out of 5 for this one. I kind of like it as of now because of the experimentation in it, and the song has grown a liking to me with how the rock sound and the synthwave stuff in the track is sounding. The synthesizers, the electronic synths are pretty good in my opinion, so yeah. Vivian is another solid track. I don't know if I'm on board with this one. It has a weird sound to it, but I think it works to a degree. It just some of the overall execution of the track did alright. It's my least favorite, but it did alright. So 4.5 out of 5 for Vivian. Uh, Cadavri Exquis, I believe is how you pronounce it, or Cadavri Exquis. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, so please forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong or mispronouncing it. So let me know in the comment section below if I pronounced it right or not. I had to repronounce it twice, try to pronounce it twice, and I feel like I screwed it up, of course. So basically, I did enjoy the experimentation in this song. I like Chino Marino's vocals in this track and just the way it's sounding mixing wise. It's doing pretty well over me, in my opinion. So 5 out of 5 for Cadavri uh, Exquis. Day One was a solid track. Some of the experimentation in this track with the synthwave stuff and all that kind of stuff. Don't know if it's connecting well over me, but it did alright to a degree, so 4.5 out of 5 for this one. I do like Chino Marino's vocals and some of the lyricism, but it's just the execution of the track that's not performing too well over me, but it is one of my least favorites, but it's solid in its own way. So it's good in its own way, so it's not the worst song on here, but it's good in its own way. Holier, I like some of the lyrics on this song, but I don't like the mixing of this song too much. This is actually going to be a single, I believe, and they're probably going to have a music video for it tomorrow or at midnight tonight. I'm not 100% sure, but the whole Crosses Permanent.Radiant EP is coming out tonight at midnight. So basically, 4.5 out of 5 for Holier. I didn't hate this song. I think it's good in its own way, but it lacks some good, like, authenticity. And it's just not authentic enough for me to. There's, like, not a interesting theme to the song. And it just ruins its reception, in my opinion. and its execution and delivery of the track just didn't perform very well, but it's a solid track. It has good experimentation, but it does have some weak tendencies with the melody. Procession is a solid track too. The closing track for this EP is alright. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's something at least. So 4.5 out of 5. And yeah, overall, production, mixing, and execution wise, I think Cross's Permanent.Radiant EP, even though there are some weak moments in it, I still think it's a pretty good EP, even though there's some weak songs on this EP. I wouldn't call this the best album or best extended play for this year, but it's something at least. So I'll give it a really good score because I did like Sensation and Cadavre Exquis. And there's a few other tracks that I have to give time to grow on me, like Vivian, Day One, Holier, and Procession. Those are the tracks that I need time to listen through again and make sure if they grow on me or something like that. But first score for me, it's going to get a pretty good score. So I'm going to give Cross's Permanent.Radiant EP an 8.5 out of 10. Pretty good listen for what I listened to with this extended play. Wouldn't call it the best thing I've listened to for the, or like EP of the year or whatever, but it's something at least. So 8.5 out of 10 for Cross's Permanent.Radiant EP for this review. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Cross's Permanent.Radiant EP if you've listened to it. And if you did enjoy this Permanent.Radiant extended play review for the band Crosses, this Chino Marino's side project, when he's not with Deftones, he does some music with Crosses, the band. So they're not a bad band, they just experiment a lot more. And it's not bad, it's just something. Something interesting, I guess you could say. So if you did enjoy this EP review for Permanent.Radiant by Crosses, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I will have another review coming out for the ZA SOS album review. It's the only one left that I'm interested in, and hopefully it doesn't disappoint, because if it disappoints, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be like, seriously, you announced your album since your SNL thing and say it's coming out December 9th, and if it sucks, then it sucks. So there's some featured artists on there that I'm not sure if I'm gonna feel for, like Travis Scott's on the new album, and I'm like, oh god, not that dude that was ready to play a song and it killed people while people were all that. It was just horrible, honestly, with what I can't remember the event or whatever, but it did happen in Houston, I believe. It's pretty horrible. So basically, I hope you enjoyed this Cross's Permanent.Radiant EP. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Sorry about mentioning about Travis Scott. I just don't like that dude, honestly, as of now. I liked him for a time, but now I don't. Not after what he did and killed those people. I know he feels responsible for that, but yeah, it's on you, dude. It's on your conscience. So basically, you fucked up. So, yeah, that's just what I think at least, but that's my opinion. So basically, if you did enjoy this EP review, like I said, definitely leave your comments below and let me know what you think of it. I will have more videos coming out soon, so stay safe, take care, and as always, I'll see you in my next review.